No, mine doesn't wait. So, where did it engage? So wherever you are across the globe, welcome to, so wherever you are across the globe, welcome to hi. Hi. The technology at the back end is setting itself up. The technology at the back end is setting, and till that happens, and till that happens, in. So welcome, people, to welcome seminar on transparency, and the next couple slowly, and then it will absolutely here. So here. Yeah, so just 1 minute to go, and just 1 minute sharp, and at sharp at 7 o'clock. Dubai, we will Dubai, we start the presentation. Start the present. Good evening to all of you who are joined from Dubai, and greetings for everybody else from a different timeline, coming in from a different timeline. The events in the world over the days have created to us urgent requirement to use technologies. We are a different platform using electronic media, digital approach to reach out and get connections going to student leaders across the world. The chosen topic to speak on is transpersonal regression therapy. And what I propose to do is 30 minutes or so in explain transpersonal regression. What is it? Is it different from, of course, all heals are what they are. Existing to deserve to heal. Different frequencies. But if we are introducing transpersonal regression, what is different? And I'll give you an overview on that. I probably use maybe, as I said, about minutes to do that. And after that, Illuminations will monitor that and clarify any doubts or gray you might have after the talk. So beginning with the concept of transpersonal regression. Here is personal. Because if we take personal regression, you can actually split this term into three clear parts. You have trans, you have personal, you have regression. Out of all these three words, the word personal stands out. And what does the word personal mean? Just what it implies. I, personality in charge. That is what personal stands for. Now, when we refer to I as personality in charge, who is this? Me. Is me who is me? And if I try to find me, then I can break myself up in three components once again. I have a physical body, mind, logics and analyzes. Of course, a vital living force that keeps my breath going. Out of all these three, my vital living force is an autopilot fuel that encourages and enables me to live my journey of life. So that's fine. Then brings me down to my body and my mind. Now, when we speak of me as my body represents my age, my represents body. I am 5 years old. This I, the is 55 years old. No matter how this body at this moment cannot become 40, not can become 65, is 55. So for the hardware of the computer system, for the body, time exists here and now. And now. Now, one Unfortunately or fortunately, your hardware is controlled by a software that we call mind. The mind is very real. There is a clear-cut past that the mind remembers. There is the present, and there is a probable future. So a clear-cut past, a present, and a future. At this moment of time, if the mind running my body was also of the same age as my body, then I am the personality in charge. So when we talk of being in charge, we speak of a cycle and a physiological state which is in alignment, which means at this age, I enjoy and utilize an emotional response that is appropriate to my physical age, physical and psychology, and are we like all the time? Unfortunately, which means periodic in time when we are in charge of what is happening to us. But know what is happening. Yeah, I could call from. Yes, yeah. What happened? So know what to do. Hello? Hello? Yes, Pia. I am in the house. I am on high-speed internet. It's the best I can get. I'm right there. It's from where I do all my webinars. So, well, I honestly, Pia, don't know what to do because we have, I think we have on the highest speed possible, and I'm right there. Then if you all try to call me, I won't answer the phone, okay? So okay, so I'm going to start now, yeah? I'm closing the phone off, yeah, bye-bye. Okay. Here we are. Broke off after I explained that personality it's that my physical body and my mental are operating essentially in charge of emotional profile that I would like to enjoy. Emotions are not good, they are emotions. And every situation is perceived by that state in a certain framework and in a certain alignment. When my emotional profile matches that state of alignment, I am the personality in charge. But this doesn't happen all the time. Now, when we are not in charge, exactly has happened. We have been mentally hijacked. Which means physical body is controlled or operated by the mind of it. And when this happens is when issue in life begin. Which am no the personality this creates chaos. Regression. So if I am not in charge of what is happening to me, to myself, then there are other me who on what these parts would do would be trance. And this trance will naturally take to the of problem. Resolve the origin of the problem from where it came, or this therapy. For all those of you who missed out what I initially because the voice was muffled, etc. Personality means I am the person in charge. I means my body and my mind are in sync with each other. The body of today is in sync with the mind of today in terms of age. And then when I am not the personality in charge, it simply means that there is a hijack that has happened to my body. Where that hijack has happened from in terms of my mind, does it belong to my past? Does it belong to something else? Is exactly what transpersonal regression aims to discover and solve. Now, what is different about TASSO? How it from other modalities? Well, don't seem to be cosmos. So Earth is a school, and the school supports a curriculum. We've been in school for a long time, living, evolving, and finally mastering this entire curriculum that is presented to us in the school. The Earth curriculum largely is around your sign up for discovery, understanding, experiencing, and finally mastering the process of creation through feeling. Earth curriculum is all about. Simply so problem at our window there.
Yeah. Hi, do you want to try reconnecting the team viewer? Mm-hmm. Can you just open team view?
Team view, which is here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I'll give you the password. It's 91 U. Yes, and 1 N G. Yeah.
Now my whole mental psyche with technology. Shoot it. How will we know they're reconnected?
I have a phone.
Okay.
When you were on the phone call, it was perfect.
Yes.
No. Yeah. I'm listening.
I've used this platform before. It's been very nice. I don't know what's wrong today. Because last year, no, I did quite a few webinars. Same platform, big market. I think this time they're trying to live stream it through Facebook. So there's an additional. 20 people.
You doing on or logged out? Hello? Yes? Yeah, sure. We can try without the camera when he's just talking. So, should he start now? Okay, so I'll let him start off now. People are backing. Okay, yeah. We'll just try the audio. You just talk.
Just talk?
Yeah, so we're taking off. You let me know if there's a problem. Thank you. You can kick off.
I just continue from where I stopped.
Maybe go a bit back just in case people.
Now, how do I? Okay. I believe the audio, the video connection is on a mismatch. Funnily, that's exactly what I've been speaking about. If you look at your body as the video and your mind as the audio, then when your mind and your body are not in sync, you have an audio-video mismatch. And I think that's what seems to be happening. So probably just to reiterate and put it back into a comprehensible format, I was explaining about the three things with TASSO that are different. The first was that it operates on specificity of emotion and thus uses body memory as a bridge to go into a regression. Why is that a highlight? Simply because it ensures that your therapy session works like a laser, very precise and very pinpoint. Number two, because you're using a laser, reach to recovery is much faster. Which is why with TASSO, most of the times when people come in, once we locate the specific signature of what we need to heal, more often than not, we sort it out in a single session, more often than not. That's something that's fairly rare. And finally, we were on the third topic when the connections went haywire. I was explaining how the Earth School or the Earth curriculum is all about experiencing, discovering, and then mastering the art of creation through feelings. On Earth, our DNA creates our body, our DNA creates our environment. And for good or for bad, our emotions have a direct access to our DNA. And hence, on Earth, we feel and we experience. As you feel, you will see. The problem is, since time on Earth is a bridge, undigested feelings and creations of the past pursue our present. And that's why, and that's when we need regression to work. We go in for inner child work. We keep checking scans about where is this problem coming from. And most of the times you locate its origin. Sometimes you don't or you can't. And that happens when the origin of the problem is either not your own or even more profound, the origin of the problem does not belong to planet Earth. This, of course, presupposes the existence of consciousness beyond the Earth School. And that is the third unique dimension of TASSO. So TASSO even understands and trains you to the fact that your origin could have been on systems from other than Earth. And in which case, with whatever state of consciousness you came into Earth for the very first time, that impression stays in your innermost psyche. And that innermost psyche will keep duplicating itself over and over through all your existences on Earth. So let's say, for example, you are a space traveler who's got lost when you are traveling from one dimension to another. And in that lost state, you land on Earth. Now, this lost feeling is in your psyche, which means life after life on Earth, you will keep feeling lost. No matter how hard you try and no matter how many past lives you sort out, that feeling will not go. What TASSO enables you to do is to trace the origin of your consciousness beyond the Earth School. That is a very unique aspect of the TASSO program. And of course, needless to say, once that happens, your story changes pretty dramatically. This is what we call as homing of the soul. It's a very beautiful experience, and it has brought very often path-breaking work for people who have felt lost on the planet. So for all those of you, for example, who keep feeling that you don't belong here, this is not home, you find it difficult to fit into your family, into your culture, into your system, there's something out there that's beyond what you claim, then TASSO should be straight up your sleeve. Because we know how to get you there and we know what to do. I am hoping that we've been able to get through to the audience, because it seems technology has decided to play truant today. So I'm just going to check with Illuminations where we stand. Are we clear? Yeah, one sec. Yeah. I'm just going to check on you, yeah? I'm just going to check about whether we're getting through clearly. No complaints? Because there are many things happening here on the screen, so I have no idea. It's been a very bad week. Really good, but audio. Okay. All right, so the feedback from Illuminations seems to be that the audio is clear. So if the audio is clear, then this is where we are. In a nutshell, I've given you an overview of transpersonal work. Personality, you, the current age and time in charge. This in charge feeling gets periodically hijacked by parts within of you. And when that happens, your life is not in your own control. When we focus on those parts in a precise manner, a trance is induced, regression is used, and we sort the problem out. The approach is specific. It operates on a specific signature. And this specific signature helps us to be able to sort out issues in single sittings. That is the beauty of TASSO. And the next big take home is that just in case your issues are from beyond of Earth, you feel Earth is not able to solve your problems, then TASSO takes you right back to where you belong. We are able to trace your dysfunctionalities in that time and space and restore back to your Earth life a wholesomeness that on Earth you so richly deserve. The entire curriculum itself is a 6-module curriculum. The curriculum has been devised by the grandfather of regression therapy in the world. It's an extremely eminent uh, Dutch personality by the name of Dr. Hans ten Dam. And TASSO Institute is founded in or is based out of Netherlands. The program is taught in different countries, in India, in Dubai, in Singapore, in Nairobi, and in Hong Kong. ECA teaches this curriculum on behalf of TASSO. The 6 modules are spread over a year or 15 months of sessions. Each module is 5 days. And at the end of it, the certification that you get is probably one of the most respected certificates in the world to do with regression therapy. Now, if you have questions, I'd like to answer them. So for all those of you who, okay, one second. So there are, lovely. I see questions on the screen. Excellent. Sir, can you please elaborate or repeat the concept or perception of time in TASSO? This comes from Iram Ansari. Oh, absolutely. Time on Earth is linear. The past flows into the present, and the way we respond to the present creates our future. As a human system, we are an eclectic mix of a hardware, a software, and a power supply. The hardware is your body. The software is your mind. The power supply is what keeps you alive, your vitality, your chi, your prana. Your chi or prana is your fuel. It has nothing to do with time, which then means that formatting on earth of your human computer focuses on body and mind alignment. Now, when you introduce yourself through your age, then I am 55 years old means this body is 55 and the body is the hardware. No matter how hard you try, you cannot become 45 at the moment, and neither will you become 55. So for your body, time is here and now. For your hardware, time is here and now. But your hardware is formatted by your software, which is the mind. And for the mind, time is very real, very real. There is a clear-cut past, which your mind recalls. There is a clear-cut present, and there are future possibilities. At a given moment of time in your life, if your mind and body are aligned on the same time frame, which means my physical body is 55 and the mind running this body is 55, I will have absolutely no issues, because this is integral consciousness. This is hardware and software formatted and aligned. Are we like that all the time? Unfortunately, no. Which means in all those moments of our life when we have issues, and issue simply means that the mind running the body is not of the same age. It is a different time frame. And that's what TASSO uses. So TASSO uses a combination of the bridge of time and body memory to go through your body into where your issue is coming from. Your mind can create stories, but your body will not lie. Okay? So that's the concept of time in TASSO. Time, of course, has different signatures in the cosmos, but that is a much broader topic to speak on. I think I had a question from Dr. Amal. Dr. Amal's question was, do you need to finish your 10 cases in order to be able to do TASSO? No, Dr. Amal, you don't. You're capable of, and you're fine to pursue TASSO now if you wish. That is your choice. So hypnotherapy and TASSO, and this is, I think, answering Miriam's question. As a student of hypnotherapy, how is it helpful? So hypnotherapy and TASSO are like heads and tails. Hypnotherapy as a curriculum is a transformative curriculum. So when you do hypnotherapy for students or for clients, there is an entire transformation that happens, which is why you are guided to work with hypnotherapy step by step. TASSO, on the other hand, is very precise. It works as a laser. Now, the clients that you get are also of two types. So there is an entire set of people that comes to you because they want their life to be transformed. And then hypnotherapy works brilliantly. There are other people who come because they want a specific issue in their life addressed. And they're very clear about it. And that's when TASSO works quick, TASSO works fast, and TASSO works direct. I hope that answers your question, Mario. Okay. Are there any other questions on the scenario? Let's check. Anybody else needs any clarity? Or are we good? Okay, Mariam, thank you. Yes, that answers the question. So before Miriam's questions came up, as I told you, it's a 6-module curriculum, 1.5 years, maybe 15 months. Each module has practicals, supervisions, there are theories, and yeah, it's a good, tight curriculum. It's, in my understanding, one of the most powerful washing machines in the world that you can encounter. The program not only focuses on making you a very proficient therapist, but there is also intense and deep personal work at the level of the soul that comes through in the program. So if there's anything else that you'd like me to answer, or are we okay? So I think finally, by the time we got the audio clear, it was quite a while, yeah. So anything else? No questions? We seem fine. Yeah, so okay. Harshita, good evening. So when do we do online level 1? And how would the demos be done? Excellent. So Harshita, at the moment, I am concluding the ECA level 5 online for the Dubai class. And I am going to start the online level 1 for Dubai, and of course, anybody else who would want to join globally, on the 23rd of the month. So I will be your teacher. I will be the trainer. I will take this for 3 days, in which I will do the theory part of it, and I will also take you through the key demonstrations, which will all be online, and you will see it real time. We have a very good facility that we've been using for ECA level 5 that's worked excellent. So I suppose it will also work well for TASSO. And then for your practice rounds on the skill sets, on the techniques, when I come in June personally, I'm going to allocate 2 days to supervise your practices in my presence. So of course, this is a new approach and different times, so different approaches. The ECA level 5 has given me a lot of confidence to be able to go into this and see how this is going to work. So that's my plan. So I am going to personally do the online on the 23rd, 24th, 25th. I will do the theory, I'll do the concepts, I will do 3 or 4 demonstrations, and then 2 days in June, is when you all will do your practice rounds in my presence. This is what I am conceptualizing. I think that should answer Harshita's question. If there is anything else that you'd like me to answer. Okay. So thank you, sir. Since the facility is not similar to what, no, not at all. The facility that we are using is a professional video conferencing studio with multiple high-speed lines. Yeah, you shouldn't have a problem. The class goes fine. The class goes clear. That's not an issue. Okay. Hi, Varsha. Yes. So Harshita's question is answered. Varsha, you have the same question as Miriam. Is that correct? Yeah, about the video call. Oh, of course. So Miriam has been attending the ECA L5 online, and I think that's gone really well. We've not had a problem, considering that we've been through 4 days intensive therapy of theory, and now I'm going to do the demonstrations from tomorrow. Then there hasn't been an issue with that. Shaista, Miriam, I will go over the TASSO curriculum. Yes, I'm aware of that question. Shaista, good to hear from you. How are body ailments dealt with in TASSO? Very much like a regression session. So we would use the bridge of time to go into the organ to figure out the origin of the problem. Most of the times we use aura exploration as the preferred route for body issues, because the aura energetically holds the reflection of all the signatures of energy that are directly affecting your body. So in TASSO, aura exploration is the chosen route. Question that Miriam had. All right. About the outline of TASSO. So as I said, TASSO has 6 modules. Each module is 5 days. Your first module is going to cover the basics of TASSO, the 10 principles of TASSO, the theory, and we are going to teach you bridging techniques, which means how do we use body memory to go back in time? Because in TASSO, we do not induce a hypnotic trance. We simply use body memory and focus to go through the body back into time. So that's the one thing you learn. You will learn aura exploration in detail. You will learn soul retrieval in detail. This is module 1. In module 2, you will learn something that probably no other curriculum in the world teaches you, that is accident trauma release, because TASSO recognizes the fact that whenever we have an accident in life, those reverberations of the accident stay in the body. So even though your body may heal, those shocks don't go. And then there are these niggling pains that can continue to stay in the body. So we teach you how to work with shocks. We teach you how to remove anesthesias from surgery. And then there is inner child work. When we come to module 3 deals with the interlife, life between life. Module 3 deals with ancestral healing. That's not very common in other schools of healing. So we do lineage healing, we do ancestral healing, and there is a particular way to do it. Then we do entity work. In module 4, we work with traumatic lives, we work with hangover lives, we work with special lives. In module 5, we work with lives of karma, dharma, and we learn how to lace existences. We learn life beyond Earth, alien existences. And finally, in module 6, we do the great integrations, we do core issue management, and we do homing. This is, in short, a brief overview of the 6 modules. And I hope I've answered Varsha's and Mariam's question. Okay, anything else? The dates for level 1. The dates for level 1 are the 23rd, the 24th, and the 25th of this month. And the first 3 days is what I'm doing online. And I will also be doing the demonstrations online. Since, Maria, the question came from you, it will be in a format that is similar to the ECA curriculum that you are doing right now. Yes, do we have anything else that I would be answering? Shaista, I heard supervisions are very strict and scary. Whoa, beyond your fear is your victory. No, don't worry. My supervisors are very generous as well, and we train you to be the best in the business. So don't let that get to you. Yes, any other questions that I can answer? How would the demos be done, Harshita? The demos would be done by me in the studio, because I will have people that will be coming in, and I'll demonstrate a certain demo fully with somebody from outside the class. I will decode the demo, and then when I come to Dubai in June is when y'all will do it with me in my presence. Yes, have we covered all questions? Mariam, you asked about special lives. Yes, lives that are short, lives that are shy, lives that are talented. Yes, there's an entire category of special lives. Handicapped lives, yes. Yes, Bhavna, something is pulling me to do TASSO. So yeah, you can join. It will be a nice class. In fact, that's the modality that gave you your breakthrough. So I wouldn't be surprised if you end up doing it. Yes. Allergies? No, allergies, you are far better off working with hypnotherapy. Much quicker and much more direct. So basically, Mariam, you will learn how to blend both techniques. So I have a lot of people who have done both, and yeah, it works very complementary to each other. It's like heads and tails. Both are correct, and you work exactly how you would work with the heads or the tails. Shaista, what are the timings for online training? 5:30. 9 o'clock Dubai time is when we will start. We start on 23rd, 9 in the morning, your time. The classroom setup. So we go from like 9 to 11, and then we have a tea break, and then lunch, tea, end of the day. It's very similar to how we would be in class. Bhavna, sounds great, complementing both techniques. Yes, Bhavna, it works like a dream. Works beautifully, actually. Anything else that I can answer for you all? Iram has a question. Yeah, can I just get the question? For that, yeah. Iram, for the mind, time is linear on earth when we are unconscious. When we start to become conscious, we can start to see the different signatures of time. But by and large, your earth curriculum is based on linear time. Slowly, as you start to master the earth curriculum, you will start to see the circular signature of time, which is when issues keep coming back to you. When you start to heal those issues, you move into the spiral out. So as you graduate from the earth school, the signature of time will change. Harshita, so students access from their own place, right? Yes, absolutely correct. I mentioned the timings for online training. Okay. Yes, Harshita, you catch it from your place, yeah? Miriam, does energy healing along with hypnotherapy also come handy in TASSO? Miriam, TASSO completely works with the empowerment of the client, which means in the TASSO approach, you are your darkest darkness and you are your lightest light. So everything is you. Shaista, do we also learn about different dimensions? Yes, Shaista, you do. We take you 1 degree beyond the earth school, following a fairly unique matrix of self-awareness and a physical body. Yes, we do, but not too much. Just enough to be able to understand what is the dysfunctionality that we are bringing on Earth. To that extent, we go into dimensions beyond Earth. Yes, any other questions that you might have? To be honest, I've been technophobic for a long period of time. And yet the universe always shows you that what you resist will persist. And so here we are, challenged with a situation which compelled me to go in for an online teaching module. And to my pleasant surprise, it's been nice. So I think my students are having fun. I'm having fun. And beyond all the glitches that happen, which is natural with technology, it's been able to deliver good learnings in difficult times. So this will also be a first for me with TASSO. Let's see how it goes. I'm pretty excited. Yes, it's been a good experience. Yes, Mariam, we will meet in class tomorrow. No problem. Well, if I can go online to teach Harshita, you can definitely go online to study. There's no issue. Yeah, I think we are good from the look of it. So yes, Meta, see you on the 23rd. Whoever is joining, you are welcome. As I said, 23rd, 24th, 25th, theory, demos, and beyond that, in the June, 2 days, the practicals in my supervision. All the best, and take care of yourselves, yeah? Take care of yourselves. Always vital. Your first focus at this time should be you. Take care. Bye-bye.